Hello, Scorpio. Welcome back to Intuitive Soul Tarot. And I'm going to do your energy reading for 2025. Let's see what's in store for Scorpio. Don't forget to subscribe and help grow our community so that I can reach more people in terms of my energy. Tell me more. Scorpio, clarity in 2025, being able to see things clearer, say things clearer, understanding that sometimes things take longer than expected, having patience and being able to find your balance in terms of feeling justified in that emotion, right? I feel if you are in a court case or something with a legal attribute to it, I feel it going your way. I feel that it's been a long journey for some Scorpios when it comes to feeling justified in some of the things that happened in 2024. Maybe some things you kept very deep inside. Okay, I feel like those things taught you patience, and I feel like within that journey of learning it, it really has brought you into a nice balanced way in which you will be going into 2025 with. I feel like when it comes to your emotions, you tend to bury them deep inside. However, I feel that Scorpio is going to be finding their voice when it comes to taking control of things in their life, whether that be money, whether that be career, whether that be love, whether that be friendship, whether that be anything that kept you silent. I feel like you have so many ideas. You feel inspired by so many things, music, books, and you really want to bring them into fruition. I see you working on that. I see you really leaving behind that unbalanced way of looking at things, of maybe approaching them, right? I definitely feel like your money is going to be good in 2025. It's going to be enough to pay the bills, right? Buy the groceries, right? I just feel like the money, it's probably going to be where you're going to be focusing at more in 2025, because I feel like you've come to a point in your life that perhaps you want to venture out on your own. You want to take on a project on your own. You want to voice your opinion. Perhaps you're taking a leadership role. Perhaps you're becoming an entrepreneur. Perhaps you are making boss decisions. But in 2025, I see Scorpio really taking control of what they need to say, what they need to do, what they need to accomplish. And I feel that Scorpion's been very patient, you know, in terms of seeing what they need to see, right? Being clear on their vision, right? I feel that going into 2025, there's going to be a lot of balance, a lot of happiness, a lot of learning, temperance, a lot of learning on how to balance out your emotions, how to balance out your money, your checkbook, right? I feel that when it comes to things you felt you were definitely not justified in, like maybe someone blamed you for something or said something about you, or perhaps were in the wrong in terms of an accident, or perhaps some money that you're supposed to be getting. And I feel like there's a sense of really cutting through the BS here and really feeling like you need to be in control of your household. You need to be in control of your happiness. You need to be in control of things that you felt unjustifiable, okay? I feel like you're taking out your sword, you cutting out the BS, and especially when it comes to your household, you're just going to want to cut out things that are not serving you when it comes to your house, your home, your finances, your love relationships. I see lots of energy moving here, lots of inspiration kicking in, lots of new projects happening. I feel like you have reached a level in which you have understood where you need to be focusing that energy in. Whereas maybe your energy was spread a little too thin in 2024, and maybe that was the reason why you didn't accomplish certain things you set out to accomplish. But in 2025, rest assured, you will be accomplishing that. I feel like you're coming into your own when it comes to your emotions. You're really looking at things from both sides of the spectrum. I feel like when it comes to money, I feel you maybe don't feel like you have enough, but I feel that 2025 is going to be a year of manifesting abundance, okay? Manifesting, turning the wheel in terms of finance. And I feel like it will happen, but you're going to need to take risks. You're going to need to take chances. You're going to need to put yourself out there. But you're tired of being backstabbed. You're tired of feeling like you're on an emotional roller coaster. And for 2025, you don't want to worry about money. You don't want to worry about your emotions. You don't want to feel sick to the things that are happening that you have no control over when it comes to love. I feel like you've been stuck in your head way too long when it comes to love, and I feel like 2025 there's going to be a new love entering your life, but there needs to be a sense of really letting go of the past and being able to offer your love in an unconditional way. And I really feel like a lot of thinking has gone into choosing how you're going to approach 2025 when it comes to your love language, when it comes to your emotions, when it comes to your money. And I feel you being very successful in the ideas that you're producing, in the seeds that you are planting. I feel it definitely improving in 2025 for Scorpio. I absolutely feel like you've been in a hangman mode where inspiration has not been your forte. But in 2025, I feel like all the knowledge you've learned from really being in your head about certain things, I feel it's going to actually bear fruit. And you're going to be bringing these ideas into the real world instead of just thinking about them. And I feel you're going to be very successful. However, in order to bring that energy into 2025, you need to leave the toxic thinking energy behind. You need to rise above the negative thinking aspect of how you've been approaching your life thus till now, and you need to kind of be able to hone in on really chopping off things that are no longer serve you, things that are being presented in a negative way, even if it's you with the negative thinking. I feel like you're going to be leaving that behind and entering a new era for Capricorn in 2025 in terms of making the right judgment calls that you need to make in order to succeed. There has been a lot of toxic energy surrounding you when it comes to the workplace, when it comes to toxic people, toxic energy when it comes to maybe forming bad habits, right? I feel like it has taken a long time, but finally you are ready to move away from that and really balance your mind, really balance your heart, and really take the two together and bring that into 2025 with an even type of scale, with a balanced scale. You're able to kind of really gain momentum in 2025 in terms of standing up and leaving behind hurtful energy and really being surrounded by good friends, and you also thinking about the future, maybe traveling, okay, with a friend, or perhaps looking into some sort of a venture, maybe kind of really putting into fruition something you've been thinking about, right? It's something you've been holding back into speaking about, into showing, but I feel like now you feel it's time. You feel it's time to kind of go into 2025 with an even scale, leaving behind conflicts that don't longer serve you, and really embracing the new energy that's coming in for you in 2025. Capricorn, I see you researching. I see you studying. I see you talking more. I see the future with the Capricorns being, excuse me, or maybe you have a Capricorn coming into your life, Scorpio, but I feel you with the energy of really stabilizing your money, your love, your family life, your stability. And I feel you definitely coming into your own, overcoming the hurdles, and really taking 2025 by storm. There's going to be a lot of endings for Scorpios, but also a new beginning of lightness, of truth, of clarity. And I feel like you're definitely going to be honing in on your success. You're going to be honing in on leaving behind, things that didn't serve you, leaving behind money that you've lost, leaving behind the regret of money that you've lost, leaving behind the regret of love that you've lost, leaving behind the instability of not knowing where to go next. I feel like you're now looking into a newfound energy of holding on to your Empress level, holding on to planting new seeds, moving forward, and taking the breaks you need to take for your mental health. If you haven't been doing that, 2025 is going to be the year in which you're going to put time for yourself aside, for your health, for your finances. You're going to think more about yourself versus other people, right? And you're going to be traveling more. You're going to be thinking about traveling more. And you're going to set aside the fear energy that you've been experiencing and learn to trust again and learn to find that emotional stability again. And you will be. There's going to be a focus on health, prosperity, and love for 2025 for Scorpio. I feel like you have the ability to dance. Maybe you want to be a dancer. Maybe you feel like dancing, or maybe the energy is calling for you to break loose out of your old routines. I feel like you want to spend time more with perhaps nature, right? Maybe you're thinking about buying a pet, incorporating a pet into your home. Maybe you're thinking about becoming a vet. Maybe you're thinking about working with animals. Whatever it is, I see you spending more time in nature. I see you praying more. I see you really getting into yourself in terms of resting, right? In terms of thinking positively, in terms of giving to yourself. Because the time is now to answer the call of loving yourself and bringing balance into your home, into your life, into your mind. And I feel that Scorpio is heading in that direction. I feel like Scorpio is open to joy, to receiving joy, to giving joy. I feel like Scorpio has been closed off in negative thinking for quite a while. Could be the year of 2024. And I just feel like there seems to be a healing coming in for Scorpio in 2025. Maybe you want to study to be a healer. You want to be a doctor. You want to go into the medical field. Or maybe you have a gift in spiritual healing, right? And you have a desire to share it with others. Whatever it is, there is a lot of healing happening here for Scorpio in 2025. Healing of friendship, healing of love, healing of family, just a power of healing. And if you need counseling, you're going to be getting counseling. You're going to heal other people with your kindness, with your kind words, with your wise advice, and with your empathetic ear. Because counseling is also about listening. And I feel like Scorpios have definitely are being called to listen more, and are being called to really answer the call of what the energy for 2025 is presenting here, which is one of the high priestess, the sun, the empress, the emperor. I feel you're going to be meeting a great partner in 2025, and I feel that it's going to be a really good relationship. But most of all, I feel like you're going to be really engaging in your artistic side, okay? You're going to be joining artistic activities. You're going to be beneficial. It's going to be beneficial to your career and every other area of your life. So if you're an artist, start drawing again. If you're a writer, start writing again. If you're a blogger, start blogging again. If you are an actor, an actress, you're going to be landing the part of your life in 2025. I just feel like there is a sense of the Scorpions being called to action in 2025, and I feel them being raised to that occasion. And I feel that the energy is here to make your dreams come true. But there is a sense of really leaving behind the regrets. That's what I'm getting for Scorpio, because you are a person that is a very healing person. You are a person that many people look to really listen to them. And I feel like you are being guided to bring that more into 2025 and really be very militant on how you think and how to keep the positive moving, because it seems like Scorpio has been really having a hard time with staying within the positive realm of their space, okay? And I feel like it's being called to break out of that and really embrace positivity, embrace the joy in your life, embrace the call that is being presented to you here, which is basically the time is now to act, okay? And the acting in 2025 is going to bring the multitude of abundance and the multitude of you growing, Scorpio. It's just, you're going to be justified in any conflict you had. You're going to be justified in anything you've lost. But I feel like it's a sense of it maybe not being what you expect it to be, Scorpio, but you need to be able to embrace it in order for it to grow. That's what I'm getting. It cannot grow if it's not embraced. It cannot grow if you don't put any of the energy into action. You really need to kind of take that leap of faith, and you really need to embrace the music in your body, in your soul, and release everything that you've been holding back so that 2025 can be happy, can be balanced, can be abundant, can be so many things that you feel you have been lacking. And I just feel like 2025 is going to be the year of Scorpio really coming out and really embracing the journey that's in front of them versus being scared of it or thinking negative of it. I feel like that's being left behind, and balance is coming in for 2025, as well as happiness. When it comes to love, when it comes to career, I feel like Scorpio is really making the right choices in the friendships that they have developed and the friendships that they have been working on, and friendships that weren't healthy for them, and they're really leaving behind the regrets of that and really making the choice to kind of take with them to 2025 what they need to take with them. And in order to do that, they're going to be needing to really heal their inner child and really be able to leave the anger behind of childhood injuries or memories or negativities, and really focus on being positive and not focus on the uncertainties that happen in life. And I feel like people who are loyal to you are going to reap the benefits of your counseling, the benefits of your intuition, the benefits of your healing, and those who have injured you are going to be left behind. I feel like you are now in the sense of moving forward and bringing the friends with you to 2025 that have really helped you and helped you to come to this place in your life where you are now feeling the call, the answering of the call to now rise into who you are meant to be. And I feel that's going to bring much needed balance into your life in 2025. Wishing you all the best. See you then. Bye.